everyone, welcome back to my latest rally party video. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up on the video. Anyways, we're going to be doing a bunch of rallies against these Billion Might players today. This will be a 1.249 Billion Might player from KBB TT. He does end up being online, so watch out for that. We are doing about 12 rallies at a time in this rally party. The other rally party we did earlier today was actually about 17 rallies, so I'll have that video coming out later in the week. But this one will be about 12 rallies-ish. This is Sugar Guild, and we're going to be doing most of the rallies for me in B2W. B2W is I think they are a Thai group. I'm not sure. Anyways, they are speaking a different language sometimes in there, so I'm not sure what language they're actually speaking. But is it Vietnamese or Thai or I can't remember. But they did allow me to come into the group and actually do these videos. So thank you to Thanchit for letting me come in here. They're a lot of fun. I was actually on his account, if you guys are wondering. It's not my Billion Might account. It's someone else's account I'm on. So there comes the rallies coming in right now. There's about 12 walking towards them right now, so we'll be trying to time them as closely as possible, even though the rally leaders are spread out all over the place just because there's water in the way here. I think, yeah, this was the one where what's his name? Super Tashi was also doing it. So Sneaky Tashi is on his new account. I believe he's gonna be leading some rallies in this one. Here comes the rallies in right now. So KBB TT is about to take a bunch of rallies. He's still in his gear, but you can see he's going to be actually switching to his war gear halfway through here. And he'll also end up shielding. I guess he didn't actually want to take all the rallies. He just wanted to take a couple rallies. He was able to do that, take a couple rallies, shield up after that. So he didn't lose too many troops. Got some free kills out of that. So that's something we got to watch out for as well. These guys were actually online, just trying to take a couple rallies and shielding before the rest hit. So we're trying to time them as well as possible. It is a little bit harder when the rallies are all spread out like this. If we're around him, or like all around him, or if we are able to get all around him and get really close, we can time it a little better. But just because these ones were a little spread out, it was a little bit harder to time. So you'll see the other ones get timed a little better, but this one was probably the least well timed. No, not actually. There's another one that was even worse well timed, but that's because they put it away and they were online. So this next rally will be against Bebe 88787. Is another Billion Might player. Again, I don't think we have the scout. I think they might have an anti-scout on, but yeah, we're trying to tell people don't scout the target because we're trying not to wake them up, because we do not want the Billion Might players to get online, because they can't eat 12 rallies, a lot of them. So especially if they have really good war gear, if they have full mythic war gear and stuff like that, a lot of these Billion Might players have it. So if we end up getting online, they can eat 12 plus rallies pretty easily with minimal losses and capping your leaders. And sometimes what happens is they just basically migrate away after the first round if they don't want to take a second round. So that's not what we want. So we're looking to zero a bunch of people, so we do not want them migrating away. So here comes all the rallies. These ones will be a little bit better time just because the rally leaders are around the target. They're not so spread out around water and stuff like that. So the rally leader, it's TFD Sick, might be hitting first, it looks like, unless someone actually carpets their rally in there. And then the other one, so he's going to be starting at a Billion Might. He is not switching gear. I'm just basically checking if he's switching gear. We're actually speeding up, so I think actually we hit first because someone actually carpeted the rally, so we ended up hitting first, I think, on that one. Here comes the other rally. So we are getting capped at this point. The rallies are not walking back, but he's already down to 800 million might. Yeah, and there goes the burn. He was not able to take all the rallies, and there's still more rallies coming in. He's down to 561 at this point. I think he's going to be zeroed out around 500 mil, so you'll have about a 500 mil drop on the first round, and I think he's completely zeroed at this point. I think that last rally that's coming in from, yeah, he's already zeroed here, so this last rally is not going to actually get any troop kills from Fiddick, but yeah, so the guy was zeroed in the first, I think it was 10 rallies or something like that. I'm not sure how many rallies actually ended up hitting. We'll actually look at the reports here to see how many rallies did hit him. So there was 4 that hit there. It looks like Super Tashi actually went in first. Then we went in after that. We took 6 million out. Super Tashi took 6.3 million out. Then yeah, there's Super Tashi's new account, if you guys are wondering. Pretty good account actually. And then our rally leader, also really good account there. So a bunch of mythic cups and mythic champ there. 148 mil drop there. And then the other ones are about 4 million drops. Drunk Baboon was that one. This is Old Dirty Barbecue, which is a completely maxed account, actually. You can see the 125 Castle Stars there. There's TFD Sick there. Bushwick, Super Woggy. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, this is Bushwick here. And then what's the next guy's name is Ben Q. Pretty good gear as well. Actually, all the rally leaders coming in here are really good gear. But I like to say they're pretty good gear, but they're all really, really, really good gear. A couple of them are max players, and the other ones are just pretty good or pretty top tier as well. So Alice Queer there. And then I think the last one took their leader away in chains there. I think that was KZ Ali at the end there. Yeah, so he got zeroed in one round. The next person's going to be QQQ47. He actually ends up being online, so he's 1.1 billion might online. We're going to continue rallying him anyways because I think we've already, I think we got his scout or something, because otherwise I wouldn't think we would actually go for it if he's online, because there's usually you don't want to rally a billion plus might if they're online, because first off, they can heal, and the second off, they cap you, they'll just migrate and not take the second round. So unless they're feeling a little ballsy there, and then they might take the second round. But usually after you take 12 rallies, you probably want to migrate. You want to basically cut your losses and stuff and get as many leaders as you can. So yep, he's going to actually pour away. He did not migrate there. He poured it into the Wonder. So this way, I think, oh, he might actually be in Fury. This is why we're actually rallying. I think he's because he's in Fury. So we're actually going to go through with the rally because he is in Fury, and we're going to try and burn him. I wasn't actually sure if we were going to burn him, but you'll see what happens after this. So he's 1.143 before the rallies start. We'll see where he is at the end here, because I think he does end up getting burned out of the Wonder. So we won't actually get to see all the rallies hit, I don't think, because once you get burned in the Wonder, it kind of cancels the rest of the rallies, which is unfortunate. But he is in war gear, or he's in some war gear. I'm not sure. It's not really a mix set. I'm not sure if he has a mix set. Maybe that was the problem, or his problem. It looks like he has like infantry gear on or something right now, but here comes all the rallies. We are speeding up ours a little bit because we're a little bit further away, so we're trying to time him to hit all at once because we do not want him healing in between. He is getting Pyrus a bunch here, but he's at 1.143 right now. I'm not sure what castle that is. Okay, that's not someone reinforcing or anything like that. Here comes some of the rallies. Looks like who's first right now? It looks like Sugar Woggy's in first place right now, winning the walking towards the castle race. The first couple will get capped for sure. That's kind of how it goes. So if you want to report, you have to kind of go later on in the rallies. But then if you go later on the rallies, you might run the risk of not getting any kills, and the guy might already be zeroed. So it's kind of that cat and mouse, because obviously if you hit first or close to that, you might actually get more kills, there's more troops, especially if you get a good counter and they're, let's say, whatever, if your range hits their cab or something like that, you might actually have a better chance of doing a lot more. Actually, it looks like Super Tashi is going to be going in first again. He's winning the race there. Then it looks like it looks like someone's catching up there. Sugar Wuggy's speeding up. Everyone's starting to speed up at this point. He is starting to drop some might, though. Ours is coming in pretty soon as well. It looks like ours is going to hit it right after the there. He's not actually down very much might at all. Well, no, not such. He's actually down 100 million might already. Not very much, but that's kind of crazy to say when someone's already dropped 100 million might. It looks like someone actually walked back from there. He hasn't burned yet, but it looks like someone's been walking back already. And then let's see, boom, that one burned him right there. So the last one ended up burning him. I'm not sure if there's any more rallies walking towards him, but it looks like the JD rally did end up burning him. It burned about the Wonder. I don't think he was zeroed, but I'm pretty sure he took some big losses from that one. So you can see Super Tashi was the first one to go in with a 4.3 mil hit. Again, Super Tashi's new account. Sugar Wuggy there, that's 3.3. Look at some of the bigger ones. That's Sick again. They're all around the 3.7, 3.5-ish march. Looks like Drunk Baboon didn't hit him too hard, but I think Old Dirty Barbecue hit him pretty hard there. Yeah, he only did 3.6. The bigger ones was down near the bottom, I think, because he was starting to lose some troops, so he was starting to get some bigger hits. He obviously was online, so he was in his gear, so the hits aren't going to be as big as, let's say, if he wasn't in his gear. But there was a 4.1 million down there. And then, let's see here, looks like KZ Ali there. And then that's him. He ended up at 900 mils. He did drop over 200 million might from those rallies. But yeah, he ended up getting burned out. So we couldn't actually rally him again because we didn't find him in time. And he wouldn't have been in Fury. So he probably wouldn't have taken any more rallies, especially after dropping over 200 mil might from the first couple of rallies. It does hurt quite a bit if you lose 200 mil might. That's a lot of troops, especially if it's all your tier 2, because that's a lot of tier 2 to lose 200 mil might. So the next guy is going to be YGG SZE. He is also going to be online. Like I said, I am on Fanchit's main account. I did change the name to Duck Hunter just for the video, so people didn't think it was him, and they knew it was me recording, because he is one of the R4s, so they do ask him a bunch of questions. So making sure that they don't get confused and start listening to my calls, because obviously I'm not an R4 in their guild, so I shouldn't be making any calls for them. I'm just there to record and have some fun. But yeah, so the rally is going to be coming in here. It's going to be YGG SZE 724. So interesting name. He does have a bunch of interesting gear as well. He's got like purple champ there, and then purple level 60 stuff. So he has decent gear, decent mix set and all that. So but he ended up porting away from us, so we're gonna have to try and time these rallies. I don't think we ended up timing these ones very well, because they were carpeted and they're quite a distance. It's about 200 plus miles away. I guess the rally leaders didn't really communicate as well, because maybe they weren't super worried about it, because he was only 600 mil might, and you can see some of the people are just like instantly porting, or what's called carpeting their rallies. They wanted to get their hits in before the guy was zeroed, but the guy actually had a pretty good defense here, so he's actually going to be able to take some of the rallies. I was trying to click on that rally, but it was going too fast for me to be able to click on it, and it just wasn't letting me click, so I just poured over here to see where he's going to be. Actually, wait, he's bigger. He's much bigger than I thought he was. For some reason, I thought he was 600 mil might, but he's a little bit bigger than that, sorry. But yeah, so he's going to be taking some rallies, around 900 mil might, sorry. But yeah, so they are going to be what's called carpeting them. Some people will be carpeting them before others. You can see there's a bunch coming in here. A couple of them hit. I think ours hit already. He's down to 721 already. They're coming in really fast, so I don't actually see who's coming in. You just kind of see the names hit them. He's down to 700 mil might now, but he still hasn't burned yet, so they do have our leaders. Yeah, so I guess the rally leader didn't want them to carpet yet. They were waiting for some of them to actually time it better, because you can see that these aren't timed very well. They're hitting one at a time sort of thing, and it's a bunch of single rallies basically hitting him instead of like 12 rallies hitting him at all at once. So he is able to like switch phalanxes and stuff like that, and heal and all that. So And he's able to get like reinforcements and stuff in between if he wanted to. That's kind of how the rallies are hitting. But yeah, so he did drop a couple hundred mil might for sure, but he was able to actually take those pretty well in his mixed gear. So he did a really good job taking the rallies, and I think he does end up migrating here. So we'll take a look at the hits here. You can see they were not perfect. They were apart, so he could heal in between, but he was losing quite a bit of troops. You can see the first one was only 3.6, but there was a couple 5 millions there, some 4 millions, 4.5 from Super Tashi there, another 4.5, another 4.1. So that wasn't actually 12. That wasn't very many rallies at all. That was only like 8. I'm not sure why there was only 8 rallies that hit. Maybe some people canceled because he poured it away or something, or I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there, but he does have all our leaders, so I'm not sure what happened. Did some people go in with half rallies or something? I'm not really sure. But yeah, because there wasn't that many. You can see all the leaders he has, but there wasn't that many rallies that hit him from the global. There was only 8, so I don't know what happened. But anyway, so he ended up migrating here. So we ended up going to another target. This is going to be Long 60A. He is in sort of war gear and some Monster Hunting gear. I'm not sure what gear he was in. I actually thought he was online because I thought that was just like bait gear or something like that. So I wasn't sure what was going to happen here. A lot of people end up shielding. Billion plus mites end up shielding even if they're online. A lot of them aren't actually set up to take rallies, so they don't have a proper rally comp or something like that. But here comes all the what's called rallies here. They will be walking towards them. So he starts at over a billion might, 1.1 billion might, or 1.107 to be exact. So we'll see how much he drops in this first round of rallies. Super Tashi is going to be there. Wicked Soul's coming in. Mr. Simple. Let's see. Aragon. Let's see. Earthquake. That our rally leader's coming in 2. We'll see how much he actually drops. Let's see. King Ramen is another rally. Okay, he's down to 1.027 here. We'll see what he drops after this. Let's see. That's KZ Ali is coming in as well. Earthquake's coming in last, it looks like. And boom. Boom, and last one's coming in. Earthquake's coming kind of a little slow there. He's down to 927, so he's already dropped around 200 mil might. Oh, actually, we're really late. I think we started our rally last, so we're like really, really, really last. So it was actually a good thing he ended up not being online because we hit him like way after. The problem is I think we started a rally last, so it was just like everyone went before us. Our rally timer is still going, so he's down to 899 now, so under 900 mil might, so over 200 mil drop. I was just saying, yeah, so we didn't actually get a report on that one because of that. But he hasn't really switched to any different war gear, so he's still in the same stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe he's just in random gear. So it's good. He was actually ended up being offline, so we could actually get a second round of rallies. He did not migrate away. So we'll go through these. There was 8 rallies there, or 4 rallies there. Another 4 there. About 3.4 to 4 mil each drop there. And then we'll see the last couple here. Yeah, so there's 12 rallies altogether, that looks like. That was 2.9, 3.8, 3.4, and then it looks like ours did about 3.8 at the end. So we'll try and get in the second one. I think we're going to be a little late on starting our next rally too, so we might not actually get into the next round, depending on how many rallies he can take, because, like I said, our last rally hit late, so our next rally is going to end up starting late as well. It's going to be Knee King this time because our other rally leader ended up losing his what's called hero to what's called long. So his hero is currently in the guy's what's called jail. That's the or whatever it is. Yeah, so he's currently there. So we're going to try and free the leader now. He's down to 899, so he has dropped from 1.07 or 1.107. So over 200 mil might. So it looks like Tiga Teeth is going to be coming in first because we're not going to be timing these because he's offline obviously at this point, or he wouldn't be taking any more rallies because he'd probably have to migrate, and boom, and actually the first rally burned him. So looks like Tiga Teeth dropped him almost 100 million might on that rally, and then ours is actually going to come in pretty soon after that, so we didn't get too late after that, which was good, but he might actually be zero before we actually hit. We'll see what happens here. And boom, there goes our rallies. We'll actually get a report here because I was in the rally, so we'll see how much damage we ended up doing. Looks like he's down to 646 now, so he's over 500 mil drop now. And let's see, it looks like Darkben's coming in, but I'm pretty sure he's already zeroed, so his zero is 646. Yeah, so right after our rally, there's only 500,000 left. We did 2.5 million on that one. It was mostly tier 4, actually, so we got 1.4 million tier 4 archer kills, and the rest was, what's called tier 4 cav, and just a little bit of tier 2. So most of our hit was actually tier 4, which is nice. It's a bunch of good tier 4 kills there. Looks like Tiga Teeth was the one who did that. He did over or about 100 million damage to him, 5.8 million casualties, and then ours was actually the last one that showed up in global with 2.7 million killed. Hey, so I hope you guys enjoyed this rally party video. If you guys want to see more, leave that thumbs up on the video. I will have some more videos coming out. This is a little sneak peek that's going on right now of the next video. This one will be coming out later in the week, so keep an eye out for that. We'll have another rally trap video coming out tomorrow from Smiley, so that's the full mythic, what's called rally trap. That will be coming out tomorrow, and then more top 5s will coming out later in the week and more trapping videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.